Let's go back to 1982 tonight. If you weren't alive like me, or well, you don't care to remember that far back, let's take a minute here. These are a couple of things that happened that year. 1982 introduced us to the inventions of Diet Coke and the CD player. It was also the year that Michael Jackson's groundbreaking Thriller album was released to the public, and the popular science fiction film E.T. the Extraterrestrial debuted in June of that year. Now, if you're wondering why we're taking you back to 1982 tonight, it's because of this. That's the same year that the city of Knoxville changed forever. The 1982 World's Fair. And a lot has changed since then in the 40 years, but, well, World's Fair Park is still a prime and iconic location right in the heart of our downtown. Here's our Jared Austin.
World's Fair Park usually gets used by casual visitors and special events today, but nothing has been bigger than the World's Fair.
Let's see if I can remember 40 years ago.
Sometimes to remember that long ago, you have to go back specifically to 1982. Ronald Reagan was just elected president, Lamar Alexander was Tennessee's governor, the Sun Sphere brand new, and local restaurants like Petro's just getting started.
And it was literally a Frito bag cut open on the side with our special recipe chili in there and then the various toppings on there.
While it sounds simple now, Petro's co-founder Dale Widmer says they were busy the entire fair.
Over the last 2 to 3 weeks of the fair, there were literally hour-and-a-half line waits, no embellishment, just to get a Petro.
But how did the fair get to Knoxville? That's where city leaders like former Mayor Randy Tyree come into play.
We took that as a challenge, and we wound up really getting a lot of momentum built up.
The city getting this momentum from the Wall Street Journal after writers called Knoxville the scruffy city. Tyree and others working months to get people from across the nation and 21 countries to the city.
It was a perfect storm in a positive way in order to accomplish what we were able to accomplish.
The millions of locals and visitors cherishing fond memories, and where Dale Widmer turned his idea into a restaurant chain.
I was introduced and had my first Petro and fell in love with it, immediately.
In Knoxville, Jared Austin, WVLT News.
Mayor Tyree also saying, unlike other World's Fairs, Knoxville's actually made the city money. Petro's would open its first location in Knoxville 3 years after the fair. They continue operating restaurants across East Tennessee.